Hey everybody, this is Dicel with Dicel's Garage coming to you today with another project. As promised, we got the coil pack covers for the SRT for the Scat pack, and this is the ones that I told you that I was going to get. I was going to get them and put them on and see if I liked them better than the powered by SRT versions that we have on there now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get them unboxed and see what they look like, packaged really nicely. Now, one thing that really upsets me is when they put these decals, because they're kind of hard to get off. You have to like use goof off or a heat gun to get them off. So I don't understand why they do that, or I don't understand why they don't just put it on the inside. I guess they don't watch my videos, because I cry about that just about every time I'm unboxing one of these. So it looks like they have some little bit of a structure underneath here. I'm sure that these grommets hold something, or this is probably what keeps them down. And then there's little tabs. There's little tabs here, and then there's one here. So there's 4 tabs on this one, but ooh, and it says 6.4 liter Hemi right here. Ooh, that's cool. Let's see how that's embossed on there. I like that a lot. That's cool. Let's see if the other one looks the same, which it probably does. Well, today it's a beautiful day today in LA, Lower Alabama. And this one is embossed as well. Nice. Let's go ahead and get her opened up. Make sure there's no problems with these. Typically when I buy these, they're used, or I'm sorry, not used, but they have blemishes on them. And I was telling you guys that I tried to put some quarter window covers, louvers on the Shelby, and the blemishes were just too much. I just can't see myself putting blemished equipment on the outside of my Shelby. That's a show car. There's a little something there. Make sure you guys can see all this. See how it's embossed right there? It's really neat. This one too has the same connectors, so I don't know where these go. We're gonna have to get under the hood of the charger and see what's under there. Charger Scat pack. So we're gonna do that now, and then we're gonna see how these coil pack covers come off, because I haven't done any kind of research on how they come off. I'm assuming they just pull off. Yep, they sure do. Wow, really easy. This might be a short video. So there we go. And these have these boots down in there. I guess I'm going to have to transfer these boots over to the other unit. And then also there's these looks like plastic caps that maybe need to be transferred over. Here's, yeah. And actually I'm missing one over here. See that? Oh, sorry. Right there. See, we're missing that one. So I guess those need to be moved over. And wow, this thing is dirty under here. Jeez Louise. So look at that. Look at that crap. So I'm going to try to clean that up a little bit and make that a little less nasty. And then we'll move on. So I went ahead and got my vacuum cleaner. And this is one of my favorite tools. Is my compact vacuum by Milwaukee. Part number is 0882-20. It uses the same batteries that you would use in the Thunder Gun or your drill or Milwaukee products that you have. So I have several Milwaukee batteries and tools. So I just bought this. This is the M18, and I just love it. a whole lot of dirt in there. It's just really dusty. So I'm going to use some quick detailer on this rag and see if any of that will come up. I'm thinking about doing a strut tower brace. That's what these covers are, so covers that up. And there's some rust over here. I noticed this when I bought the car. I'm not really sure where that came from, but I've got some rust treatment where I'm going to fix that soon, sooner than later. So let me get those parts swapped over, and we'll get. Okay, so here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to move those two grommets over in these right here, and then these pull out and are going to go here and here. But I think since I have one, well, I'll try to get this one out. Try to get this one out and move it over here. So let's try to make that happen. It's too bad the kit doesn't come with these grommets in it. That would be helpful. These are, I mean, they still have some life left in them, but it'd be nice if they were new. Over here so you guys can see that. Okay, there's one. There is two. Okay. And then pull these thingies out. Sit them in here if possible. May have to drill out the hole just a little bit or file it. Okay, so what I found is it won't go through there, so I'm going to just waller the hole out a little bit. So we've got this piece here and this drill bit that's just about the same size. So I'm just going to put these through these holes and just a little bit, just like that. Let's see what that does for us. We don't want them too loose because we don't, of course, want them coming back out. Let's just do it a little bit more. All right, well, I got that one in there. Got the bottom one here. Walled it out a little bit. Now that's there, so that's good. All right, there we go. All right, it's in there good too. It's not going to come out. So I'm going to pull this bad boy out, or try to. All right, that looks good. Very good. So let's go. So now we have all the hardware back in there. So let's go back over to the car and fit. Normally that catch can isn't there. It's proven a little bit cumbersome. Catch cans might be in the way a little bit. Well, that's just great. Okay, well, I had to take the old catch can off in order to fit this on here, and it looks pretty good. I'm just not sure yet. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to put the catch can back on there. Either have to create a bracket or modify what's there. Here's the other side. Hopefully the other side won't be near as hard because I don't have the catch can in the way. I think when they engineered these, they they didn't take into account an aftermarket catch can, which I got mine again from Billet Industries. So we're going to get the other side going here. Hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. Hey guys, so I want to show you the catch can. Now, I just took this off and opened it up. It was a little hard to open up. I didn't think there was going to be that much oil in it. Ah, dang it. Look at all the freaking oil in this thing. Look at that. It is almost completely full. Almost completely. That shows you it's got this much oil in it. It's got this, you see it? It's got this much oil in it. So that shows you how much oil goes from your intake back into your engine. and why it gets gummed up and why these things are so popular. I mean, really, that's a lot of oil. So I'm going to dump this out, and I went and got some larger bolts, longer bolts, so hopefully we can get this mounted back in. Okay, so I got the parts moved over, and let's put this bad boy back on. Hopefully it'll go in without any problems. And he did. Perfect. So one of the things that's interesting is the rubber pieces, the 4 rubber pieces are actually standoffs for where it touches the intake. So that's not a huge deal. These actually look really good. And I was wrong. I did buy these as a scratch defective set, but luckily it's very minimal. And that's what I find with these deals is typically, even though they say they're damaged, they really aren't. I think there's one little scratch. I mean, I can't even really see it now that it's on the car, but it's on this one. I saw it when I had it off. But they look fantastic. Now that one over there, I don't feel like it fits real well, but this one fits perfect. So this is the way it should have been. Should have done this one first. So that is on there. So now I just have 2 small little problems, and they are, I got to get the oil catch can back on there, and I dropped a 13 down in the bowels of the engine that I have to get out, right down here. So I'm gonna have to get that out, and I can't see it. So I may have to go down there and take the panel off the bottom to find it, but we'll worry about that a little bit later. But I'm very happy with these, and I'm gonna figure out how to get that oil catch can back on there, and we'll come back. Okay, so let me tell you guys what I had to do. So this was the original bolt that went to the bracket that mounts the oil separator to the block. This one is a little too short. I went and found this, which is, I don't know, about 3/4 of an inch longer, maybe an inch. And I also bought a spacer that looked like this, spacer. So what I did is, if you can see down in there, so there's a bolt head, and it's right here underneath this right here, so you really can't see it. I'll try to move the light. Yeah, there it is. See it down there? So that bolt has then a lock washer, and then the sleeve, and then bolts right directly into the block. But you get the picture. So that brought this out just a little bit, just enough to clear. It is against the coil pack cover right here, but you know, it is what it is. It's either take the coil pack off or not, or use the original, which I don't want to do at this point. That's what the whole project was about. Now I did notice, I mean, I showed you all the oil in the reservoir here. So I did feel some oil coming out from right here. So I think what I'm going to do is put a little clamp on there. A little, I think they call it a banjo clamp. We call them clamps. So we're going to probably put those on there and maybe to tighten that up just a little bit. But I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Did I mess up? Does this look too bad? I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, it's crooked. It shouldn't be crooked. It should be straight up and down. So that's bothering my OCD a little bit. But the other side went on real well. And again, the only issue I have right now is that I've got that 13 millimeter socket sitting down in the belly of the car. So got to get that out. But I can't do it. I just can't do it. I just cannot leave the car in that state with that crooked oil catch can. Now the bolt I went and got yesterday, or tried to get, is a M8-1.25 by 60. That's the best I could get, is the 60. So the 60 is 60 millimeters in length. So I really need like a 70 or an 80, and there's even a 90. Now I just found out they have them at the depot, the Home Depot. So I'm gonna run over there and see if I can find one. So I'm sorry, get underneath the car, take the cover off the bottom, and get my 13 millimeter socket. So I got to get that out. I got to get this thing straight. We're going to go to the depot. We're going to get our bolt, and we're going to come back and we're going to fix this thing the right way. Okay guys, well we actually did, or I ended up getting the right length bolt. There is a little bit of contact right here, but as you can see now, it is straight. It looks good. I was able to find a 70 millimeter 8 by 125, and I'll put some shims on the block side down there so it's nice and sturdy. I did get my banjo clamps on here and here, got all that tightened down so it looks really good, and we're going to call this one done. Hey guys, okay, so I think we're going to call this one done. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, getting these coil pack covers on. It was just such a great time, an easy job. But no, it was a lot of fun. And these are the things you run into when you do jobs like this, especially when you have aftermarket parts. So again, thanks again. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for sharing, subscribing. Be sure and hit that notification bell so you can see the latest videos that come out. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Hey, you want to know what kind of fuel I'm getting?